Assalamu alaikum. First of all, welcome. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Today I will be doing a new segment as of today and every other Tuesday from here on out, and it will be reciting a poem, and I would like to continue this every Tuesday to make Tuesday poetry or Poetry Tuesdays. I haven't yet come up with the exact name for it, but it's in my heart of hearts to start something like this as a form of inspiration, not just for myself but for all those who have been following me, and for all of those, especially all of those who have been encouraging me to do this. So thank you and shukran to all of you. The first poem that I'm going to start out with, and I think there's no better way to actually start it, because this has also been the poem that I started my spoken word out, and I did it live on stage in 2023. For those who know, you've seen it, you've heard it, and I want to start this segment with the exact same poem, because it all starts from there, and this is none other than the poem called Visions. But before I begin, I just want to give a brief on sort of where it came from and how it came about. And it all starts, and it's something that you all can relate to. It all starts with a vision. It all starts with that flicker of light, that flicker of spirit, or even that flicker of fire, like I like to call it, in your heart, where you have this notion and you have this feeling that you're meant to do something more, that you are pushed from deep within, somewhere unexplainable. You are pushed towards something which is more. And some of you might have felt this for a long time. Some of you might have felt it, then left it. And some might have it still, and is maybe stuck in a certain position, or is in a certain way, or got too comfortable, and it's just boiling inside, and you feel this, and you come across it by the things that you do. It don't feel the same. You tend to escape towards something and continue and get stuck in that. And in this case, well, in most of our cases, all the time, there is what we call nowadays doom scrolling. That we are subjected to such a monotonous way of life. So this, before there was doom scrolling, there were many other things that you could get addicted to, and this comes about towards and for everybody. A vision, a feeling, a yearning in the heart, a light that's burning within, and we tend to either really push for those who do but get shut down, and we tend to get even more claustrophobic by it, whether that is with friends, whether that is with family, whether that is with loved ones. It always happens. So with this one, this is how this poem came about. And I'll go into more detail about it, but I just wanted to give you the premise of where this comes from and how it came about. And it was written actually on my 35th birthday, which will be something significant in the poem itself, and which was 3 years ago. And it was sort of a turning point, and it was a clear vision of a feeling that I have been feeling throughout my whole life, ever since I can remember. And if I look back, ever since I was a young boy. So without further ado, this is the poem by yours truly, CP Taufa, Visions. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Visions. Visions of a light burning in my chest. What does it mean? I can't lay to rest. I'm tossing and turning, the kitchen in my brain's churning. I'm searching and yearning, trying to understand that burning. The closer I get, the more I fade away. The more I understand, the less I go astray. Overwhelming evidence leaves me breathless and choked up all the same way. How do I navigate this knowledge of the essence when it's in your essence that brought me here today? At 25, I saw a key to an imagining world I could barely see. At 30, I saw defeat, succumb to the inner workings of the beast. At 35, I saw peace, that all things happen as it were meant to be. Joy to the one who's given me a life and a journey. Salutations to his beloved, whose light is the example throughout our in-time process. Blessings to the ones who came and went. Thanks and good riddance. And to all those that's still around, I love you with a love that's forever bound. It's a joyous time to be alive when you understand your existence through the reality of the divine. For when you shine, it shall not be through you, but it will still show that you've been created as one of a kind. CP Taufa. That would be something that I hope you all can relate to, if in any way. As my saying goes, listen with your heart and not your mind, so you may receive the blessings of the divine. I say this because throughout this time and throughout the time that we know, and even throughout the history that we know, we've all been taught that everything can be fixed through the mind, that every single problem and solution can be solved with the mind. And in turn, we forgot the single most important part of not just our human body, but of our entire existence, and that's the heart. For in there lies the spirit, and in there lies the ultimate energy, the energy that you've been blessed with by your creator. And with this, I use the fact that when you are listening to poetry, or when you listen to my poetry, I want you to listen with that in your heart. For there will be something that it will touch, and something that it will break. And that's the journey of the heart. That's the journey that we are coming back to, which will take me to my other project, and I will speak about that in the next one. But it will all take us home. If you get that reference, then say less. It is to take us home. We have a saying, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Indeed, from him do we come, and unto him is our return. We have a beginning, so we have an end in this life, in this world, and in this time. And once we take on this journey of moving inwardly and towards the heart, miracles, pathways, and a whole enlightenment opens up. And I'm smiling because it is something that I feel it's the only solution to all of our problems. For nothing can just be solved with the mind. It's through the heart, spiritually, biologically. For you can be brain dead and still be alive. However, if your heart stops, that's it. So spiritually, biologically, it even overcomes mentally. If you are in a panic attack, if you have anxiety, the very first instruction that I will advise you with is breathe. Why? It regulates you, calms you down. Why? For it calms the heart down. And in that moment, all the noise, everything slows down. So, to go back to visions, follow the vision, follow your heart, follow the light burning within. There comes a time where comfortability is no longer an option. And we are in that time. And for all those who knows that this knowledge and this understanding comes with action. So it's no more time to be comfortable. It's time for action. And the only way to get that strength is through the heart. Well, that's it for Poetry Tuesdays, and I'll catch you guys next week. Ma salam.